Shalom. I like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashemi Hawashai, Bahashemaka Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And salutations to my Akim, who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai, and the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we're the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. This is your brother Yakale from the GMS Jamaica Kingston camp, and this is another video on the Mark of the Beast prophecy, which is the microchip. We have the development of the central bank digital currencies, which is a key component to this prophecy, as it says in Revelation chapter 13 and verse 17. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." Okay, so the microchip is going to be used for, as it says in Revelation chapter 13 verse 17, buying and selling. Okay, so it is a digital way to do it, and so we have these central bank digital currencies that are rolling out worldwide. Okay, out here in Jamaica, they have gone ahead with it full speed. I remember in, was it last year? I think it may have been last year, maybe even the year before, maybe 2020. An article came out on it, and not much information since then. But then more recently, last year, it really has gone full speed. And now we have Jamaica begins central digital currency rollout. And it says, coming Jamdex, no cash, no problem. Coming soon, residents opening a Link digital wallet will receive a reward credit when Jamdex goes live. Residents of Jamaica can now open a digital wallet that supports the country's Jamdex central bank digital currency as the Bank of Jamaica prepares to launch the CBDC during the April to June quarter. Today's date is April 4th, 2022. The National Commercial Bank of Jamaica, which is the largest bank in Jamaica, by the way, has become the first institution in the country to add support for the Jamdex to its Link digital wallet. Of course, it has the most customers as it is the largest, with the BOJ expected to onboard 4 other CBDC wallet providers after completing tests to ensure fluency in the transactions. So other banks out there is the First Caribbean International Bank. You have the Bank of Nova Scotia, etc. Okay, so I'm sure they'll all be a part of it. BOJ Deputy Governor Natalie Haynes is hopeful that between now and the end of April, those issues can be fully addressed, the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian reports. During that period, Haynes is also looking forward to the required amendments to the Bank of Jamaica Act that will confirm the Bank of Jamaica as the sole issuer of the CBDC and for it to be legal tender in Jamaica, right? We were informed that it shall be a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, so the Jamdex, it's a 1-to-1 ratio to the Jamaican dollar, which means that it literally will function as the currency. Okay, the news comes following the government of Jamaica's announcement last month that the first 100,000 residents to open a CBDC wallet will receive a $2,500 Jamaican equivalent US $16 reward directly into their digital wallet when the Jamdex goes live. According to the Link website, users eligible for the government reward will see their Jamaica dollar balance and their Jamdex 2,500 balance in the app in May. The BOJ revealed plans to pilot a CBDC in March 2021, okay, and completed the 8-month pilot in December. The Central Bank of the Bahamas launched the digital sand dollar in October 2020, and the East Caribbean Central Bank rolled out Dcash in Antigua and Barbuda Grenada, St. Lucia, and St. Kitts and Nevis in April 2021. So it's all moving ahead, man. The prophecy is speaking louder than ever before. All right, this is a worldwide kind of thing. Other articles, just a quickie. Qatar and the Philippines move towards developing central bank digital currencies. Contactless pay-to-pay payments. No, I believe that's person-to-person payments. Yeah. To drive adoption of digital euro, central bank survey finds. Now I'm just going to touch on this a little bit. So they're saying that contactless person-to-person payments, it has basically driven, the adoption of a digital euro, but that has all been in the plans, right, of the elite. The elite who are these, the Edomites, they rule the world, and it is their wicked elite, that's their ruling class. They have slowly but surely, gradually, brought in their contactless payments and pushed it upon all of the people of the world. Their phone payments and, with your bank card, you go and you tap and you pay and whatever else. And then you also know that other situation that somehow convince people that, contact to contact is this and that and whatever else. Okay. So, all of these things that they do, it truly does add to, moving towards this prophecy. Okay. And for those who have the eyes to see, it's very clear. All right. And no step is irrelevant or no step is too small. Every step does truly matter. Okay. And then you have, look at these other two articles. The Bank of Ghana lays out core design principles for CBDC pilot. And then you also know about the digital yuan as well. Okay. Because it's a worldwide thing, a one world kind of thing, because in Revelation chapter 13 verse 16 it says, and he causeth all, okay, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. He causeth all. Okay, it is intended to be put upon the entire population. And in Revelation chapter 3 verse 10 it talks about that hour of temptation which shall come upon the whole world. All right. But to look at this right here, banks develop interoperable platform for cross-border CBDC transactions. So the Bank of International Settlements and the central banks of Australia, Malaysia, and Singapore have completed a joint project to develop a shared platform that could facilitate direct cross-border transactions between institutions using different central bank digital currencies. So it is being developed by the IBS to be able to, as it says, facilitate direct cross-border transactions between all of these differently named CBDCs. But you see, the thing is, it's all just going to become one. Right now you have the CBDCs being developed in these different countries and they're getting their unique names and all these kinds of things. But it's all going to be just one use, a one currency, a one platform, on one platform. Okay, and then the big dog, America, President Biden lays out U.S. digital currency strategy. So it's all in the works, man. I'm going to just bring this out a little bit. Touch on the digital identity as well. So the UK government unveils plans for secure and trusted digital identity standards, and China to roll out digital ID cards nationwide. Okay, so digital IDs is also a part of this development, moving towards the prophecy, right? Out here in Jamaica, it's called the National Identification System, NIDS, and with the rollout of the Jamdex and whatever else, we have heard more of a push of the NIDS, okay, which they've been working on for a very long time. When I came into the truth, a few years ago, the Axiom actually let me know that the NIDS was something that was being worked on from maybe 2010, 2011, or that's when they heard about it. And I was like, wow, because I never heard about it before until I actually, came into the truth, you know. But, all of these plans have been in the works for a very long time by the wicked elite of Esau, Edom. So we have the digital identities and the central bank digital currencies, and they're all just going to be merged into one, and the microchip is just going to be an all for one use, and everything is going to be stored on that microchip. Your information, just how your driver's license is right now, looking at Jamaica, for example, how our information is on it, everything is just going to be stored on it. So that's just where we're at with the prophecy. And, in the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11, it says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. And, like all these other scriptures that are written, this too shall, come to pass as it is written. Our salvation is nearer than when we believed it truly is. Lord willing, sooner than later, of course, but, we in the long haul. But based off of what's going on in the world, based off of the development of these prophecies, it's clear that we're very, very close. All right. And, with knowing that, we just continue to do the things that we need to do through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemishai. And when it comes to doing this work and being a prophet of Yahweh Shemishai, hoping to be a member of the elect, being able to see these things is a very beautiful thing for us. In the book of Luke, it says, is it Luke? Yes, it is. For I tell you that many prophets and many kings have desired to see those things which ye see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. And that is very true. We are seeing things and we are hearing things that the prophets of old did not hear. But high key, those prophets are experiencing those things today, as they are back today by way of reincarnation, which is real and biblical for those that can receive it. Okay, and for us that are here patiently waiting upon the return of our Lord Yahushai, it keeps us going each and every single day. Each day is truly a step towards the kingdom, And in regards to this Mark of the Beast prophecy, going back to it, of course, there is a severe judgment to come for you Israelites that do take it, as America shall be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. And if you take the mark chip, you shall be destroyed by Yahweh Shemishai. And overall, the elect shall not take the mark chip. So this message is really for the elect of the nation of Israel. And to you all, I say shalom. With that, I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemishai, Bashim Kodesh. Wa Abad, Babal, Shalom.